this one, maybe this one, or perhaps this one. All of them! Ha ha ha! All right, start the show. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears, audience, coffee first. Now we're talking. All right. Guys, I've got a lot to talk about. Bam, let's open up that chat, and then let's get moseying. All right, so, hope you guys had a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. Man, I've watched, let me just put it this way. I have watched a shitload of movies today. I watched one last night, and I watched a bunch today. When I get into the reviewing of the movies, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, anyway. We got so many events coming up. Check this out. Let me go to my little calendar. I should have had it opened. I'm sorry. We've got my dad's birthday coming up on the 14th. Now I'm not gonna be streaming on the 14th because it'll be too emotional, but I will. I'll definitely come on Lantern's show on the 14th, or I may not. I don't know. Depends on my mood. But on the 14th, I'm gonna be watching every single movie, as many as I can, that I knew that my dad watched and liked. So I'm gonna see how many movies of my dad's that he liked that I can watch on that day to honor him. After that, we've got St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. As you can tell, I got my St. Patrick's Day shirt on. Today's thumbnail is an authentic Irish breakfast. That is the thumbnail that I did. Tomorrow, it's going to be maybe bangers and mash, or I thought maybe tomorrow I may put up beef and cabbage, stuff like that. You got to keep it Irish, buddy, until St. Patty's Day is done. And I'm going to be wearing this shirt to Disney on St. Patrick's Day. Hell yeah. So that's what Fears is going to be doing. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Then after St. Patty's Day, we got April Fools. Then we've got, let's see, what next? Then we've got Passover and Palm Sunday. And then we've got Tax Day. Then we've got Good Friday. And then we have Easter. And then we've got Earth Day after that. Then after that, we've got my buddy Jesse's 43rd birthday. That's awesome. That is awesome. Work was pretty good. Like my boss said, he goes, "Hey, Fierce, you ready to work?" And I'm like, when am I not ready to work? And he's like, "That's true." And I said, "So was your text correct, 45,000? And he goes, "Oh, Fierce, I was correct. 45,000. And I was like, damn. So there it is. All right, let's check the weather. And then I'm going to open up the chat. All right, here we go. Now, I think I figured this out. Let me just go in on my phone and add, let's see, I've got New York, I've got Hull, I've got Orlando, I've got Los Angeles, I've got Wentzville, I've got St. Louis, and I've got my town. Now, let me go in on my phone, and I'm going to see if I can add London on my phone, and then it pops up on my laptop, because I have them synced up. So, let me just go into my weather app. Okay. There we are. There's all of them. All right. It says, enter a city. So I'm just going to put London. And it should be able to, let's see, London, England. There it is. It says add. So as soon as I add it in, it should pop up here. So right now in London, it's 50 degrees with a high of 45 and a low of 42. So yeah. So it should. So let me. Yep, there it is. London. London. I just added in. So now I'm going to add in. Let's see. Let's see if I can add in. O'Fallon. O'Fallon, Missouri. There it is. Wow, it's hot in O'Fallon. 70. Now I can add that in. And then it should pop up. And there it is, O'Fallon. Nice. And then I'm going to add in St. Peter's, Missouri, because I'm always there. I'm telling you, Fears is getting better with technology. St. Peter's, Missouri. And it's 70 there. Nice. And then I'll add in some more later. There we are. And then hit save. There we are. Nice. All right. So, in whole England, it is 44 degrees with a high of 52. Lowest 38. In Orlando, it's 69 degrees with a high of 75 with a low of 57. Los Angeles, California is at 66 degrees. High is 66. Lowest is 47. In Wentzville, it's 70 with a high of 70 and a low of 39. St. Louis, Missouri, it's a high of 70 with a highest of 71, lowest 38. In New York City, 62 with a high of 63 and a low of 45. In my town, it's 67, so not too bad. It's actually really nice out there with the wind blowing and the sun's out, so that's very nice. High of 72, lowest is 55. In London, it's 49, like I said. It changed, excuse me. It's 49 with a high of 55 and a low of 45. O'Fallon, it's 70, and St. Peter's, it's 70, just like Wentzville. All right. So I finally figured that out because I was like, I think you have to add it in on your phone, and they're synced up, and then it syncs onto the app on my laptop. So I was like, all right, I can figure this out. I can figure it out. All right. Let's open up the chat now. I decided to skip the convention, and Jeff texted me, though, and said, Fears, you missed a hell of a show. I would have went, but I was like, Jeff, I said, some of your conventions are 3 hours away, 4 hours away, 2.5 hours away. I don't feel like driving all that. No. So I didn't go for two reasons. One, it was a hell of a drive. Plus, I had just went and bought a crap load of movies, at Barnes and Noble, and then I went to the horror store, the Atomic Horror, and spent lots of money. I was like, I need to save some money and pay some bills. So I'm gonna try to go to the next convention. There we are. All right, let's open up the chat finally. So let me just close. I've got like 10 windows open, so let me just close all these windows. And there we are. But I hope everybody's having a good day. I pretty much, let's see, what did I do? I came home. I had some grapefruit for breakfast. So grapefruit, orange juice, 2 slices of apple. And then I went to sleep, woke up. I checked the fan mail. No fan mail. And then I watched all of the behind the scenes of Indiana Jones. And you guys will understand when I show you on my letterbox a lot. The only one I haven't got to, I've paused the audio, but I'm going to watch it here soon, is this top one. On set with Raiders of the Lost Ark. Play all from jungle, desert, to from adventure to legend. That's the only one I have to watch. So, yeah. And that's another documentary. So I watched a lot of documentaries today. So, yeah. Well, so technically, I need to change the title. I actually watched... I didn't get to the movie reviews yesterday because I was so tired. And then today I watched all the behind the scenes. So I'm really going to be reviewing 5 movies. Because I'm going to put all the behind the scenes stuff in one big epic review. So yeah. So I'll change that after. I'll change the title after I get done with the stream. Anyway. let's see. So what else? So I watched all that behind the scenes. I did some editing. I'm going to try and get another video out tonight before I go to work. Don't quote me. I'm going to try. So either another vlog or a different version of the Halloween, because I didn't put all the footage in the vlog. I put the best highlights. I still got some Halloween footage. So you'll see new shit in the vlog on the main channel. The best edited version of the vlog. So yeah. All right. But yeah. By the way, we got Lantern Show coming up on Thursday and Friday, so look out for that. Oh yeah. And Lantern, if you've got any more problems with that pick rub fuck, you let me know and I'll fucking take care of it, because that guy is a piece of shit. Fucking bastard. Anyway, enough about that idiot. All right. Let me just open up the chat here. There we are. I had to close all those windows. I had like 9 windows up. Whenever I edit, I have like 9 windows up because I'm grabbing things and all that. But yeah. So check out that authentic British, I keep saying British, authentic Irish breakfast thumbnail that I put up. Hell yeah. Today's topics, we're reviewing 5 movies, talking about Irish traditions that Irish people do. I got some updates on my movie props, and then if we have time, I'm going to do the shuttle build right behind me. I'm going to try to get to it. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. All right, there we are. Irish breakfast. There we are. Let me open up the chat here. Oh my God, am I sounding like a robot again? Thumbnail that I put up. Irish people do. I don't understand why I always sound like a fucking... If we have time... Oh my God, I fucking hate this. Well, now I'm going to have to put these bad boys on because I'm not sounding like a fucking robot all day. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn on my fan and put these bad boys on because I'm not sounding like a fucking robot all day. You know? I don't know. My audio is crap sometimes. It depends on the internet. Like some days my internet is fine and I sound fine, and then all of a sudden one day I'm sounding like a fucking robot. It's a pain in the fucking ass. Anyway, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why I'm sounding like a robot. Hopefully I don't sound like a robot tomorrow, but I'm going to fix it with this. So, give me 1 second here. There we are. Yo! How's that sound? How's that sound? Hopefully it's good. You have a little bit of an echo going on with your audio. Yeah, I know. That's why I put on the my headphones, because I did not want an echo. Let me make sure it sounds fine now. Let me replay it. Let's see here. Oh, that sounds way better. That sounds way better. That sounds way better. Okay. All right, good. Problem solved. Problem solved. Anyway, yeah, that was a bunch of crap. But it gets really hot sometimes wearing this hat with these headphones. So, anyway, that's why I turned on the fan, because I'm like, I am not sounding like a fucking robot all day. Yo, J-Man, what's up? He says that's better. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that it sounds better. Because it's like, hi, my name is John Fears. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't want to be hearing that all day. You guys don't either. Anyway, so let me just show you. I went on this Indiana Jones excursion. Check this out. All right. So not only did I watch all Indiana Jones 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but I watched the making. The only one I didn't watch, I couldn't find on Letterboxd. They don't have it. Is the making of Indiana Jones 4. But I watched all the other ones. Look at this. Check this out. Let me just show you this. Look at this. All Indiana Jones. Now watch this. So you go into your activities. So far, I have cataloged 275 movies, and I've done 275 reviews. And so far this year, I've watched 132 movies. So if you go into the diary, look at this. Look at all these. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, watch this. Watch this. Dial of Destiny. That one's the making of number 3. Temple of Doom making Raiders of the Lost Ark. And the stunt work of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Those are all documentaries about Indiana Jones. So I'm not going to review each one of those. I'm just going to put those in the 5th one, like all the behind the scenes. I'm going to review them all together. But I love that Letterboxd lets you put the making of them. Now, you have to look, though. You have to look, because if they don't consider it a film, they will not let you put it in there. So if the image pops up and it says the title like those, then it considers that a film. So like, I'm going to go back maybe tonight and see if they had a making of Halloween, because I've already cataloged Halloween. But if they consider the making of Halloween a movie, then I'm gonna watch that, re-put it in here, and then review it for you guys tomorrow. So there it is. But I just wanted to show you guys that that was a lot of Indiana Jones. So, and I've got one more. That one is considered a movie. This one is considered a movie. The one that says, hang on, can you see it? Let it autofocus. That one. On set with Raiders of the Lost Ark. I found that one on Letterboxd. So, that, I'm definitely going to watch that after the stream. And then I'll put it on Letterboxd. So, yeah. So, that's just another film. Which makes me even more the movie master. That's right. Because a certain someone would not watch all of the behind the scenes. A certain someone would not go to this depth on Letterboxd. So he's not the movie master. I'm the fucking movie master. The other guy, he's just a little bitch. That's right. That's right. Ha 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 ha! That's right. All right. So there we are. Anyway, I'm having a fantastic day. I hope you guys are too. I got a lot of work done. I'm going to do some more editing tonight. The Christmas decorations are almost down. And check this out. Well, I can't show you right now because... Oh, here. Yeah, I can show you. Hang on. Look at that. I've got it all on... I took all the stuff down, put it there on the table. The tree, I've took off some of the ornaments, but not everything. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. I should have took that stuff down a long time ago. Down a long time ago, but I was busy and shit, so yeah. Have you gotten a chance to see the new Captain America movie yet? Not yet. I want to, though. I want to. I really do want to go see the new Captain America movie with the Red Hulk. I just haven't got around to it yet, J-Man, but I will. I will, because I really, 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 really want to see it, my friends. I really do. But yeah, so... It's definitely on my watch list, for sure. It definitely is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, let's get started. Let's get the movie reviews out of the way. All right, here we go. Bam. There we go. Unfortunately, because my audio is so fucked up, I was going to wear my Indiana Jones hat, but that will not fit under my headphones. So unfortunately, it doesn't always go the way you want it to. So it is what it is. So I apologize. So yeah. All right. Stay there, you motherfucker. Don't fall down. All right, here we go. So we've already reviewed Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. We're moving on to Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. That's right. All right, here we go. Bam! There it is. Okay, so Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Probably one of my favorite Indiana Jones movies. Don't get me wrong, I like Raiders. I just like Temple of Doom just a little bit more than Raiders. But I do still like Raiders. So I'm going to give Temple of Doom, it's got to be a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You got great characters like Willie Scott, Indiana Jones, Short Round, you know. My two favorite scenes the first scene has to be the minecart chase at the end. So minecart. The second scene probably when he cuts the rope and the bridge breaks away. That's a pretty good scene. So the bridge scene, all of that is good. Good stunt work, good stunts, good special effects. Let's see here. Amazing sets. Amazing sets. And if I had to pick a third scene, probably the intro, where he's dressed up as James Bond, and he's trying to get the diamond from Lau, and he's like, the diamond, Lau. The deal was for the diamond. And Lau kind of fucks him over, and then he tries to kill Indy, and then Indy ends up killing, not Lau, but he ends up killing one of his associates. And almost Lau's son, he like punches the guy in the face, and he falls back and almost lands on some knives or some shit. So he almost kills the guy's son to get away, because they're trying to kill him, and then he gets on the plane, and then so the adventure begins. So, yeah. Great action. Great action. And the reason why I'm trying to get through all these indie movies is because I know for a fact my dad loved Indiana Jones. So I'm already starting the celebration of my dad's birthday a little bit before his birthday. And I wanted to get through all of these movies and have them cataloged in my app. So, because I know my dad got to see Indiana Jones 1 through 4. He never got to see the Dial of Destiny, unfortunately. But I know my dad would have liked it, you know. And I recently watched Dial of Destiny again, and I actually like it better the second time around, you know, and I'm going to get to that here in a minute. So, yeah, all right, so that was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. All right, next one, we're doing Indiana Jones. We're doing Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade, my friends. The Last Crusade. All right. That artifact belongs in a museum. So do you. That's not out of Temple of Doom, my friend. That is out of Last Crusade. But good movie quote. It's in Last Crusade, not in Temple of Doom, my friend. Yo, we got 6 people watching. What's up? Shout out to the chat. We had a great live stream yesterday, my friends. All right, here we go. Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. Evidently not, because there's Indy 4 and Indy 5, but there we are. Fears won't nitpick at it. Great movie props. Why does Fears know that? Because I have one right here. Bam! This was in Last Crusade. That was in Last Crusade. The Shankara Stone was in Temple of Doom. This was in the headpiece to the Staff of Ra is from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then number 4, you got the Crystal Skull. So there we are, my friends. There we are. So, good movie props. Good movie props. They bring his dad into the story, and anything that Indy has done, his dad has done better. And who else to play Indiana Jones' father than the original James Bond, Mr. Sir Sean Connery, because he is the reason why they call him Sir Sean Connery is he's been knighted. That's right. If you get knighted, you're not Mr. Sean Connery anymore. It's Sir Sean Connery. So, Indy's dad was in the film. And Sean Connery did an amazing performance. Amazing performance. My two favorite scenes, let's see. Probably when Indy goes to retrieve the artifact, and he has to go through all the booby traps. So the booby trap scene. Booby traps. Second, probably, let's see here. Probably when Marcus Brody and Indy and Ilsa go to the library and they find the catacombs. So, yeah. So, the library scene. Good stunts in this. I'm going to give it, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. All right, there we are. All right, next we have Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That's right, my friends. That's right. The Kingdom. So, here we go. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Skull. Case in point, right there. That's right. So this is Indy 4. They brought back Marion Ravenwood. Awesome. Awesome. So Marion came back. This one, it's okay. The first three are my favorite, 4 and 5, they're kind of like, nah, they're all right. So I'm not saying 4 is bad. I'm not saying 5 is bad. I still like them. They're still Indiana Jones. But I don't like them as much as 1, 2, and 3. The trilogy, the first 3 of the trilogy is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to give Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It's an enjoyable watch. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just an enjoyable watch. It's in the middle. I'm going to give it a 7.2. 7.2. I think that's very generous. My two favorite scenes, probably the motorcycle chase. The motorcycle chase is pretty awesome. Motor chase. And then my second favorite, probably when he meets Mutt, his son, in the 50s diner, and they're having a conversation. And then Indy starts a fight inside the kind of like this 50s like malt shop. So the diner scene. It's a very good scene. There we are. And they're trying to retrieve Harold Oxley, Indy's friend, and return the Crystal Skull to Akator. So yeah. All right. And then, like I said, this is all the bonus features where I watched, oh my God, I watched the stunts. Like I said, I watched the making of 1, 2, and 3, and the making of 4, and the making of 5. So the fourth film I'm going to review is I'm going to do all of the making of just in one big thing. So here we are. And then the last one we're going to review is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, my friends. So number 4, Indy, making of Indiana Jones. All of them. Making of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Indiana Jones. So I'm just going to review all of those quickly because, I don't want to keep you guys here forever. Amazing behind the scenes. So amazing behind the scenes. Great stories. They were telling stories of how they made the film and all the bloopers. The blooper reels. So blooper reels were good. Blooper reels. Good stories. Out of all those documentaries, I'm going to sum it all up and just give it a 10 out of 10 because they had so much behind-the-scenes shit, it was beyond belief. So, 10 out of 10. All right, there we are. All right. Now, let me just put this away. And we're going to do Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. All right. Oh shit, where did I put it? Oh, you know what? I think I accidentally put it up on the shelf. I forgot to grab it. Give me 1 second. So, give me 1 second. Okay, now I'm back. All right. And number 5, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, my friends. So, Indy 5. I'll be honest. This one, at first, I didn't like it. When I first watched it, it was like a 4 out of 10. I don't know why, but watching it a second time around, it really isn't that bad. It ties up a lot of loose ends. So I'm gonna write down. It ties up a lot of loose ends. They say this is going to be the very last Indiana Jones film ever. I disagree with that. Maybe as long as Harrison Ford is still alive, but probably after Harrison Ford dies, they're probably going to make more Indiana Jones films. Or I hope. Like, I would love to see a young person play Indiana Jones and see him at the like study under Professor Ravenwood, Marion's dad, because he studied how to be an archaeologist with him at the University of Chicago. I would love to see all that because they've just talked about it, but they've never seen. Like, you could do a whole story with Indy graduating, college and going on his very first archaeology adventure, all that shit. Now, all that stuff still needs to be explained because we've only heard about it, we haven't seen it. So I would love to see that. So it ties up a lot of loose ends. Originally, I gave it a 4 out of 10. Watching it again, it's not really that bad. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's an enjoyable watch. It's not a good watch. It's not a bad watch. It's an enjoyable watch, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. My two favorite scenes, probably the whole opening sequence with him battling the Nazis, and he's trying to retrieve the dial from this Nazi scientist, and there's a big battle sequence in and on top of the train, so the train sequence. So the whole train sequence is probably one of my favorite scenes out of the whole. So train sequence. Probably my second favorite scene is probably the chase scene where a guy is chasing Indy. He's in a car, and Indy grabs a horse from a police officer that was on a horse protecting people from the parade. It takes place in the 1960s, this film, and people had just landed on the moon, and they actually looked at historical footage of the parade of when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin came back. They're going down a street in New York, and it was a ticker tape parade, and they watched historical footage, and they actually recreated the parade that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and all. The only thing that they changed was Indy racing down the parade on a horse, getting chased by the bad guys. So I'm going to put down the whole Apollo 11 parade sequence because it is a great scene in the movie. A great cameo is Antonio Banderas plays Indy's friend. He plays a fisherman, and Indy needs his help, and he's like, "Indy, is that you, my friend?" So Antonio cameo is pretty damn cool. So great cameo. They actually make his hat a little bit darker, like a little bit more of a darker brown, because sometimes in these movies he has a light brown hat on with a black bow. Sometimes he's got a dark brown hat like mine with a brown bow tie. I like this one the best. I think this is the best Indiana Jones hat That's why I spent the extra money and got it. The other one that I have, it's okay, but I'll be honest. Compared between that one and this one's better. That one is crap. But I mean, this one is just so much better. It's felt, so you can bend it, and you get a good grip on the hat. It's a very comfortable hat to wear. I should wear this hat more often. But I only wear it for special occasions, and I thought it would be a nice little set piece, for today's live stream. And as you can see, I got his satchel right there. So Fears likes his movie props. Speaking of which, I just got some new movie props. I'll give the audience a little tease, and but I'm gonna save it for the Christmas unboxing this year. Oh yes, my friends. It's got a great leading lady. What's her name? She's very pretty. This lady. What's her name? Oh, what the hell is her name? I don't remember her actual name. And I also watched this documentary. So that's the making of Indiana Jones 5. I showed you that one in my letterbox. It's a 5-part documentary. So I watched that one too. They considered that one a film, so I put that in my letterbox. So, hell yeah. So yeah, it's not a bad watch. It's an enjoyable watch. So yeah. All right, there we go. There we are. 5 movies right there. Tonight's watches, I'm finally going to get around to... I'm going to watch this last documentary, and I'll review this last documentary. It's called On Set with Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm going to watch that one, and I'm going to finally watch Okra. I'm going to finally get around to that. And then if I have time, I'm going to just surprise you guys and watch something else. So yeah, there we are. Okay. Moving right along. Let's see here. Irish traditions. So, I looked up a page, and, me being half British, we have a lot of British traditions in my family, and Irish people are just the same. They've got good, big, not just on St. Patrick's Day, all year round, a lot of Irish traditions, and I looked these up. Irish traditions, and just check out some of these. It says, Irish traditions include celebrating religious and cultural events, enjoying humor, and eating traditional foods. Religious and cultural events, Easter, Christmas, they're both celebrated in Ireland with great enthusiasm and are highly popular. Bloomsday, I don't know what this is. It says Bloomsday, a big festive holiday in Dublin, Ireland, to honor James Joyce, a celebrated Irish author. Wrote many books, and they honor him by this holiday. Basket Making Festival, an annual event that reflects Ireland's craft community. There we are. International Oyster Festival, an annual event that reflects Ireland's seafood community. There we are. And then it says humor, a tradition of having fun with friends and family, often involving lots of cheeky humor. Oh, there we are. And then they celebrate these holidays with traditional foods, Irish soda bread. Now, Kate was telling me about this. I don't know what it is, but it says created in the 1830s, where baking soda was introduced to the UK. I've never tried it, but Kate said it's really good. They also celebrate all these traditions with bacon and cabbage, which I've had, a timeless dish that reflects the simplicity and resourcefulness of the Irish people, where they throw bacon and cabbage on pretty much anything, but especially in an Irish stew. And then leading into Irish stew, it says a timeless dish, Irish stew, that has been a staple of the Irish people and Irish cuisine since the year 1800. There we are. And the full Irish breakfast, my friends, which I have my That is my thumbnail. A meal made of local produce and homemade items cooked in a frying pan with Irish butter. And let me just tell you what's in this. An authentic Irish breakfast is baked beans, 2 eggs, 2 sausage, 2 Irish bacon, and 2 slices of toast. So I have had a traditional Irish meal before. I've had traditional British meals before. They're both very similar. Very similar, my friends. It says other traditions. Thanking the bus driver no matter how short or long the trip was. So Irish people always thank the bus driver. There we are. I did not know about that one. Uh, let's see. Next one. Let's see. It says, let me scroll down here. Irish Drinking Day, where they spend an entire day drinking their favorite drinks at their local pubs. So all day they just go and drink. I like that. I like that that tradition. Oh yeah. So there we are. That sounds like a good. That sounds like a good tradition to me. And I would say their world famous is Guinness. It says the world famous Guinness in Dublin, and you have to, if you're in Ireland, it says you have to visit the Guinness storehouse. Is a popular tourist activity offering insights into the history and brewing process of the iconic drink. They said also on this holiday, they said local Irish pubs known as their cozy atmosphere. They have live music always at the Irish pubs. Friendly locals, Irish pubs are a staple of social life and social interaction in Ireland. There we are. That sounds good to me, my friends. Oh, my Lord. Fears has drank his fair share of Guinness. A big tradition in Ireland is folklore and mythology. Ireland has a rich tradition of storytelling featuring legends of fairies, leprechauns, and ancient heroes. Also, the tradition is most Irish people have a warm hospitality. While in Ireland, you're sure to experience the famous Irish welcome known as the Mile Hello, 100,000 welcomes. That's what it's known for. So, very cool traditions. Very cool. So I just wanted to share that. I thought that was very interesting. I always like learning new things about uh, cultures and other people and how they live and what they do, and I thought that was really cool. So yeah. I forgot to set my clock back, so I thought it was 3:38, and really it's 4:38. So I must apologize about that. So I was like, oh, I've got plenty of time. I'll stream later. And then all of a sudden I looked at my phone, and I was like, holy shit, I need to change the clocks. And I was almost late to work yesterday because I forgot to do that. So today, thank God I keep my phone right near me whenever I take a nap before work. So yeah. All right. Movie props. So check these out. So the newest ones I bought was Ivan's Ooze. I also bought, let's see here, something from Willy Wonka. It's going to be a big surprise. So a Willy Wonka prop. Oh, yes. I bought something from the Psycho movies. So that's right. That's right. The Psycho movies. So those props are coming. They're in the mail. They're on the way. So now here I'm going to list 4 new props that I want. So let me just go to my list on my Etsy account because I really want these and I just haven't had time to buy them and show them to you guys. But I do plan on getting them. I mean, I'm very stoked out of my mind about these. So give me 1 second. Let me just find where they are. I should have had it ready to go. I'm sorry. So it should be oh, where are you? Oh God, now I can't find it. One of the props was from the horror movie Leprechaun. I thought I would buy it, because it is St. Patrick's Day coming up, and I cannot find it. But one of them was the Leprechaun. But anyway, I guess I forgot to save it. I'll have to find it later and show it to you guys. But let me go. Let me go to the ones that are saved. Um, so let me just go to my Etsy account. Um, there's a Ghostbuster slime beaker that you see in Ghostbusters 2, and I definitely want that. So, slime beaker is definitely one on the list. And let's see here. The next one I definitely want. Let me scroll down. Is Nuhachi's urn from Temple of Doom that Indy gives to the Chinese guy before the Chinese guy kills him. I definitely want that one. It's only $100. I cannot wait to get it because it's one of my favorite props from Temple of Doom because I actually like Temple of Doom a little bit more than Raiders of the Lost Ark. But I do like Raiders, so the urn from Temple of Doom. Indy's father's Grail Diary. I have to get that. It's one of the best props out of the entire Indiana Jones saga. So Grail Diary or Grail Journal, whatever you want to call it. And then the last one I want to put down is I need to get the Liquid Schwartz from Spaceballs. I think that would be a good addition. Liquid Schwartz. Because I already have Spaceballs, the shaving cream, and I've used it many times in my vlogs and, as the backdrop and all that. I like to put the props in the backdrop and a bunch of other stuff. I grabbed this out of my bathroom today. I grabbed this off the wall. So every day I decorate something different. It always looks different. And what I do is, as soon as I end the show, I put all this stuff away, and then I decorate it differently for the next day, right after the show is done, so I don't forget. Because there's been some days where I forgot, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I'll go off to work, and then I totally forget to do it. So then I'm like, all right, now I know that I'll decorate the set, because it's kind of like my backdrop, my set, right after this show is done, and right after every show is done, and I try to make it festive, and the reason why I put this up is because the same guy that directed these is the same guy that the same guy that wrote this, George Lucas, is the same guy that directed Star Wars. And I put these crystal skulls up because from Indiana Jones. I kept the Indiana Jones props up because we're talking about Indy today. And that's what most of the talk's been today. So there we are. All right, so the last prop that I wanted to tell you guys about that's on the list is Liquid Schwartz. And I'll try to get those just ASAP after I pay some bills, my friends. Because you got to pay the bills first. All right. So there we are. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. But there, and then the other, and then, well, I'll talk about the others. But I wrote down 4. Because I think those are 3 of the big ones. And then the last thing, I think I'm gonna do the Lego build tomorrow because I am getting a little tired because we've been going for about 49 minutes and not many people are commenting. So maybe I did it, just a little bit. Maybe I did today's show just a little bit early. I think tomorrow I'll wait till like 5 or 6 when people get home from work. So yeah. All right. Well, I will definitely do the shuttle build tomorrow, and that's all I got for you guys today, but I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Fears Vlogs, my second channel on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to FearsMan26, the main channel. Subscribe to J-Man, in the chat, Hell yeah. Thanks for holding down the fort, J-Man. Don't forget to check out the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Lord Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. He's got his Patreon, coming back pretty damn soon. And last, but certainly not least, follow Larry Tate, motherfucking 26. Hell yeah. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And that fan mail is coming soon. I got fan mail coming from Walter White. And then I've got some fan mail coming from Steven. So, very exciting times, my friends. All right. Fears loves you guys. I'm taking off, but this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys later. Shunk!